Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm back with another 5 ways to fill your sketchbook video. This one doesn't really have a specific theme like some of my other videos. It kind of has a little bit of everything. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I just made new merch. I turned one of the drawings from my last sketchbook video into a shirt, stickers, all that good stuff, so make sure to check that out down below. And with all that being said, let's just get into the video. The first idea that I have for you guys is to design your own magazine cover. You can make up your own magazine like I did, or you could use an existing one. I started by drawing myself. This is my favorite way to draw people. I just take a picture, import it into the grid app, add my grid on top, screenshot it, make it black and white, and use the Autodesk Sketchbook app to label the grid. I make the same grid on my paper and sketch it out. I made each box half an inch, so in my sketchbook, I could have 11 boxes going across and up to 17 boxes going vertically. In the picture, I'm wearing this bleach-dyed sweatshirt, which I finally made. I bought the stuff to do this back in March, but then, things happened and bleach was a big ticket item, so I scrapped the video that I was going to do with it because I really did not want to contribute to the, inavailability of bleach, I guess. So I just made it into a TikTok. I feel like people never give you proper instructions in TikToks, but all you do is get the shirt wet, wrap it up with rubber bands like you're doing tie-dye, spray it with bleach, let it sit for 10 to 20 minutes, rinse it, and throw it in the wash. I used this Clorox spray that I had, but I've also seen people use the gel and just regular bleach mixed with water. And as much as quarantine is a really bad situation, I kind of like that we're bringing back some of the old DIY trends. I used to have a YouTube channel back in 2012, and I definitely made a video about how to bleach dye shorts, which is private now because it was very cringy. But anyways, I colored the drawing with my gray Winsor & Newton Pro markers, and added shading with a No. 2 pencil and a white Prismacolor. For the actual magazine part, I erased the remaining grid lines and painted the background a light green. I called my magazine Quarantine Vogue, Teen Vogue. Don't ask. And I wrote out different little headlines that this magazine might use, like 101 things to do when you're bored, or 10 ways to style sweatpants. It's definitely a different concept, but here's how the finished page turned out. And I actually really like it. It's one of my favorites, probably because I just love this style of drawing. And kind of going along with that theme, the next idea is to draw the last thing that you bought. I think this page would be kind of cool to look back on and see what you were interested in at a certain time. I finally got a hydro flask, and I know I'm about a year late to this, but I'm actually kind of glad that I waited because I really like this color. And before you ask, there is no way in heck that I am painting a $50 water bottle. How do people, I would be so scared that I would mess it up. I could maybe see doing stickers, but I think I'm going to keep it plain for now. Let me know down below if you have a hydro flask and if you decorated it or if you kept it plain. I also got this oversized shirt from Victoria's Secret, and I'm obsessed with it. I love shirts like this. And for some reason, I've decided that I actually like cargo pants. I know we had this discussion in another video. They're cute, comfy, and they have pockets. What else could you ask for? Maybe a waist that fits, but let's be honest, that's not happening for me. I also got some sweatpants because there was a sale, and I love Victoria's Secret sweatpants, but I never buy them because they're so expensive. But considering I haven't really worn real clothes in about 2 months, I figured that I would get, enough use out of them to make it worth it. I got sneakers too because my old ones were super worn out, I could feel the rocks under my feet. It was a little uncomfortable, and I was just looking for something that would hopefully, last me a few months with a thicker sole, but these have freaking Bluetooth in them, which is the most ridiculous thing to me. I get why, I guess, but I don't know, I have a Fitbit, I'm really not going to use it. And lastly, I bought a projector because I've been wanting one for maybe 3-4 years, and this one's usually about $100, but they had it on sale for $60, so, I had to get it. I mainly got this so that I could blow up different images or art that I make to put it on my whiteboard wall in my room. Let me know down below if you've bought anything cool recently. The next idea I came up with is to pick a flower and to draw what that flower would look like as a person. I chose lavender because, it's purple, smells nice, You know, it's great. I had a few people suggest that I should put flowers into my room, and the problem is, first of all, I cannot keep fresh flowers alive, so they'd have to be fake. And a few months ago, I bought some fake lavender to do something with, but I actually don't know what to do with it, so maybe that'll end up in my room, maybe it'll just be like a waste of $2 from the dollar store. We just don't know. But let me know your opinion on fresh plants. I like plants and flowers and things like that. I just like them a little bit better when they're outside. Unless it's like dried flowers, I think those are really pretty. I kept the drawing pretty simple, and I colored it with my Ohuhu brush markers. I gave my character wavy brown hair, a cropped purple sweatshirt, and some cargo pants. I also gave her a bucket hat because apparently those are trendy now. Someone actually asked me the other day if I could make one, and I probably could, but the problem is I look really bad in hats. I also put a little braid in her hair. For the background, I painted it light blue and added a few easy clouds on top with some white. And I painted some lavender at the bottom to make it look like she's standing in a field of it. I drew the stems with a green Posca pen and added dots of light and dark purple on top. I probably should have made the hat purple because it kind of blends into the sky, but overall I think she looks kind of cute. The face is a little off, but you know, same honestly. The next idea is to draw what you do during a day in your life. I thought that this would be kind of a cute way to keep a journal and to practice your drawing skills at the same time. And obviously you wouldn't have to color it. If I was going to do this every day, I'd probably just do it as a pencil sketch. I've had a few people ask me to like vlog or document what I do every day, and as you can see, my life is really not exciting. I did this on March 17th. That day, I finished designing some new merch, which, shameless self-promo, there's a link below. I actually really like this merch. I actually came up with this design in my last sketchbook video, but the merch kind of got put on hold, so I was really glad that I was able to finish it. I also drew chicken because that's what I had for dinner, and drew my bleached tie-dye sweatshirt since I made it that day. Then I drew this little cartoon of me running, and the proportions are super off, but I was kind of proud of myself because without going into too much detail, I kind of messed up my foot the other day. Thankfully, it's a little bit better now, but I was just happy that I did it, even though it probably took me twice as long as usual. And lastly, I put that I started rewatching Dance Moms. They have it for free on Lifetime's website, so that's what I was watching while I was filming. If you've seen Dance Moms, comment down below which girl was your favorite. The only people from that show that I've actually met in real life are Nia and Holly, which super nice, like 10 out of 10. But yeah, here's how the finished page turned out. The last idea I came up with is to spell out a word in sign language. This is a great way to practice drawing hands. I chose the word create because that's what was on my merch from last year. I looked up the sign language alphabet and took pictures of my hands in the different positions to use as a reference. I've always thought that sign language was so cool. My mom used to have this poster with the different letters on it, and I knew the whole alphabet at one point. I thought this was a good word because I make stuff with like my hands, and that's kind of what you mostly see in a lot of my videos, but you can do something like spelling your name or a different word, I don't know. Since I didn't have enough room on the page to spell the whole word, I outlined each hand, cut them out, and spread them out over 2 pages. I thought about painting the background, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I used some of this rainbow scrapbook paper instead. I just cut it down to fit, stuck it on with a glue stick, and put the hand drawings on top. This would actually be a nice way to cover up any pages that you don't want showing. I generally try not to rip pages out of my sketchbook, but I'm definitely willing to rework things a little. So here's how the finished page turned out. It was definitely one of the simpler ones, but I still really like it. I've been trying to practice digital art more, so I used Procreate to make a digital version. I thought this might look kind of cool as a sticker, and it was definitely a learning experience. I'm still really not that good at Procreate, so if you guys have any tips, make sure to let me know, but I figured the only way to get better at it is to just keep practicing. So that was everything for this video, but before I go, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm thinking about doing a Q&A. If you have any questions for me, make sure to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to answer as many as I can in the video. And here are today's shoutouts. I've been loving seeing what you guys have been making. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this one. My merch, my website, and all of my social media will be linked down below. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye!